Thank you for tuning in to AZN7 News at 6.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Nye.
And I'm Giovanni Gonzalez.
Thank you for joining us in the 6 o'clock edition of AZN News. Tonight, our top story, gunman in Northern California.
A California gunman killed his wife before going on a rampage through a small community. The man, later identified as Kevin J. Neal, was wielding a semi-automatic rifle and an ammunition vest when he was trying to enter the Tahoma Elementary School. Thankfully, the man did not kill any children during the school, but sadly, 5 people were injured and killed during his rampage through the community. Later on, the man killed himself. Tragic story, John.
Just a tragic story. Thankfully, no children were harmed.
Yeah, thankfully.
You may have noticed your gas prices increased by nearly 12 cents today, and that is because of the new Road Repair and Accountability Act signed into effect by Governor Jerry Brown. The new tax is going to go toward helping cover the state's transportation needs for the next decade. An estimated $52 billion in revenue will go towards various state and local roadwork programs, as well as public transit, goods movement, and traffic decongestion. We now go live to reporter Matthew Bernard in downtown.
Thanks, John. Today I am with Michael from Caltrans, and we're going to be discussing the new legislation. So, how do you think the new legislation will benefit Californians?
Well, thanks for having me. The new legislation should be going toward the years of backlog that we have for the state's transportation needs, such as road repair, trash pickup, and just general pothole fixes around the state.
So, where do you think the money will be going?
The money should be going toward hiring more employees, buying more equipment, like I said, pothole repair so you have less potholes, trash pickup, make the freeways cleaner, and just general maintenance.
Any last comments?
Slow down for the cone zone.
Alright, thanks, Michael. Back to you guys in the studio.
In lighter news, President Donald J. Trump has just set off on his Asia tour. He will be visiting Tokyo, Japan, Seoul, South Korea, Beijing, China, Da Nang and Hanoi, Vietnam, and Manila, Philippines. Many skeptics of this tour believe Donald J. Trump is trying to make up for the connections he lost with these countries, as well as calm down the tensions between North and South Korea. The president will also be going and attending the summits of APEC and ASEAN during his tour.
First, to unite the world against the nuclear menace posed by the North Korean regime. Second, to strengthen America's alliances and economic partnerships. And third, to finally, after many years, insist on fair and reciprocal trade.
How much do you pay in federal taxes each year? Well, it's looking more and more likely that that amount is going to change. The House and Senate Finance Committees approved their versions of a massive tax reform in what appeared to be a nasty debate.
This bullcrap that you guys throw out here really gets old after a while, to do it right at the end of this.
The first thing they want to do is give tax cuts to the rich. That's just it's in their DNA.
The bill includes $1.5 trillion in tax cuts for businesses and individuals. The legislation would slash the corporate tax rate, reduce the number of tax brackets, and simplify the code. A new report shows that many low-income earners may actually pay higher taxes starting in 2021, while large corporations can enjoy slashed tax rates by 43%.
On November 8th, Senator Dianne Feinstein and 23 other senators proposed a new bill. This bill, also known as the Assault Weapons Ban of 2017, aims to reduce and get rid of all assault weapons in 2018. The proposed bill aims to reduce the amount of assault weapons and gun crimes such as the Las Vegas massacre. The bill, if passed, will ban any semi-automatic pistol, shotgun, or rifle that features a pistol grip, a detachable box magazine, and threaded barrel. The bill would ban thousands of guns that are currently available in the U.S. today.
A big and controversial question today is whether the government is violating one's Fourth Amendment rights when looking through cell phone records of location. The question will be answered in the Supreme Court case of Carpenter v. United States. The conflict arose when Carpenter was found within a 2-mile radius of 4 robberies. With this evidence, police were able to charge Carpenter with aiding and abetting robbery and firearm usage. The sentencing was 116 years, which Carpenter later appealed. The Supreme Court will hear the case on November 29th.
And now to Matthew Pistachio with weather.
Thanks, Gio. So there's going to be some high pressure systems coming from the southeast, so it looks like we're going to have a pretty warm Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for the 7-day forecast on the 11 o'clock news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you for tuning in to AZN News at 6.
And make sure to tune back in at 11 o'clock for local late-breaking news.
AZN7 News is produced in part by West Valley Designs and sponsored by J&R Landscape, the Desert Garden Pros.